In this video, I'll show you how to provide fixed asset to employees. Open individual fixed asset document from accounting fixed asset. The document of this type are used to register the employees responsible for particular fixed asset and for some low value, high wear inventory items intended for personal use. Click on create option to create a new document. On the main tab, you can enter general information on this operation. In the entity field, select an entity of your company for which the document is being prepared. In the transaction type field, you can select the type of operation to be performed by the entity. You can select any of the following: transfer to employee to assign a person who will be responsible for a particular fixed asset and personal use inventory, or choose transfer from employee to cancel the responsibility of the specific person over the fixed asset. For this example, I'll transfer to an employee the fixed asset. In the comment text box, you can provide any relevant information required. Once done, move on to the inventory tab. This tab can be used to list the inventory items to be transferred to employees for personal use. To add an inventory item, click on add option. Choose the individual or the employee responsible for this fixed asset. You can create a new one or choose from the list. In the item column, select an item from the list item. Click on show all. In the characteristics column, you can specify additional properties such as size, color, etc. of each listed item. In case a batch column or serial number column is available in the list, you must enter the required details according to the quantity of the item. In the quantity column, you can specify the item quantity, and in the unit of measure column, you can select the unit of measure for this item. The cost price column is intended for items cost. Click the fill in inventory cost price button to populate the cost price column. But before that, choose the required warehouse. The warehouse column is available only if multiple warehouse option is enabled in the settings. The cell column is available if enabled bin location option is enabled, and you can specify the item's location in the warehouse. The GL account shows the GL account related to this item. Under fixed asset tab, you can list the fixed asset to be transferred to employees for monitoring or for personal use. Click add on the toolbar to amend a line to the document. In the individual column, select a person who is employee of the entity. Use the fixed asset column to select the asset for which the employee will be responsible. In the cost column, manually enter the cost of the fixed asset, or you can click the option fill fixed asset cost on the toolbar to populate the cost column. Once all the required details are filled in the required tab, post the document. To know the entry created, click on view transaction details. The entry will affect the required registers and the report. Similarly, the item can be returned back to the employer. Our individual fixed asset document can be created using the transaction type transfer from employee. That's how a fixed asset is transferred to employees and recorded in database. Thanks for watching the video.